What stage of perimenopause am I in? What are my hormones doing? And is hormone replacement therapy right for me? These are questions I get all the time. So I'm recording 2 awesome new podcasts for you. The first is on what's going on in perimenopause and how to know where you're at, the labs to look at, the myths around the tests and reference ranges and all of that good stuff. Things you want to know before you go to your doctor. The second one is all about HRT, and this is what I take. I wanted to just run through the best and worst practices with you on that podcast. There's a lot I have to say, but I'm going to boil it down so it's super simple, give you some things you can take to your provider. Today in this post, I'm going to show you what I take and why. First up, bioidentical, body identical natural progesterone. So I'm taking now 100 milligrams through my entire cycle, and then I bump it up to 200 when I feel like I need that little boost in my luteal phase right before my bleed week, when I'm feeling a little bit maybe janky. I used to take it only in my luteal phase, but now that I'm a little bit deeper into perimenopause and I noticed a little anxiety, a little moodiness, some creeping in outside of luteal, now I take it through the whole cycle. Has really helped. It has fixed my sleep as well. Those 3 a.m. wake ups, not anymore, sleeping like a baby. I don't want to punch someone for cutting me off in traffic. I'm not bloated in my pre-bleed week. I don't have cramps, and I have a lot better energy, steadier energy through that premenstrual time as well. I take it orally. I think this is important, not topically. My body tolerates it well. I will discuss this on the podcast because there are options for you if you don't tolerate it well, but overall, more benefit to taking the oral form because of the metabolites as it processes through your liver. Second up is testosterone. Ooh, so good. I apply it topically to the labia. Absorbs better. You have more of the enzyme that can convert it in that area of your body as opposed to applying it here, inside of the arm, inside of the thigh. You want it on the labia. Sex drive, motivation, muscle building, bone health, great for cognition, longevity, cancer prevention, all of that kind of stuff. Good times. Thyroid, desiccated thyroid. For me, I had subclinical hypothyroid, measured on the labs, felt in my body. I was tired, a bit sluggish, metabolism was like, and that's partly because I burned myself out multiple times. It wasn't very nice to my body. As a product of that, but also a product of the natural aging process, I decided to start using this. It's natural, desiccated, very different from Synthroid, which is synthetic T4. This has all the goodies in it, and honestly, it has changed my life. These are 30 milligram caplets. I take 3 of them for 90 milligrams. That is my sweet spot. I played with it up and down, landed on 90. Next up is DHEA. A lot of people have never heard of DHEA. It is very important. It's classified as an androgen or man hormone in conventional speak, which is ridiculous because women need both testosterone and DHEA to age well, vibrantly, etc. Has a lot of overlap with the functions of testosterone, but it does its own thing. It is also a master pro-hormone that can be made into both testosterone and estrogen. So that's pretty cool. So it can help even you out there, but it has its own functions. And actually this guy is the one that sorted out my horrendous brain fog. Love this one. Also really good for energy, muscle, libido, that kind of stuff, lots of overlap. So for me, 10 milligrams a day. Next up, and this one is more for my beauty. And honestly, like, I will say this with the preface of I don't actually give any F's about like wrinkles. You can tell. I don't adjust my videos. I don't use anything on my face. I actually don't even wash my face at night. I'm kind of a dirtbag that way. I just don't. It's weird. I'm lazy like that. I do all the other things. I don't do any beauty treatments because I think most topical stuff is BS. However, topical estrogen, estradiol, low percentage plus pregnenolone, pretty awesome. data behind it. I also do GHK, which is a peptide, the copper peptide for skin, hair, nails, beauty stuff. Also, all connective tissue. Those are the 2 beauty things I do. This one, once a day, little dollop, bloop, 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 bloop. Really good data behind it. So that's my stack. You might think that's a lot, but I will tell you it is worth every penny. I feel better now than I did 15 years ago. Even probably in my 20s, I'm kinder to myself, taking care. And as my hormones have, shifted since my mid-30s, yeah, started a little bit early. By the time I was 40, I was like, whoa, this stuff helps a lot. And at 45, I feel like $1 million, which I'm very grateful to science, to my compounding pharmacy, Tratina, my wonderful hormone doctor, and for your attention. Thanks.